Hi, I'm Jules Maury, head of Scott Dunn Private, in conversation with Rob Report Hong Kong. I'd always been an expatriate child, which is probably where the love of travel came from. I was born almost in Sri Lanka, it was called Ceylon then, and travelled extensively, grew up in various countries. So the travel bug's always with me. We decided a while back that our Scott Dunn Private membership should be by invitation only to those people who needed that extra level of attention, extra level of care. And they are always asking for what's new, what's incredible. Do I know the general managers of those hotels? Do I actually know the people, the guides, the people on the ground? Are there extra levels that they can pay for effectively to have an even more in-depth experience with that country? That's not for everyone, which is why Scott Dunn Private is really another level. Part of the whole DNA of Scott Dunn Private is your relationship manager knows everything about you. So you're not spending all your time going through every single small detail that's imperatively is so important, we know. And I think that's really what we end up with, is something that's totally tailored for what they envisage. And we have to meet those expectations. We've been asked by people if they could just meet the Pope one morning. It's quite interesting. We have been asked, because their son was a keen archaeologist studying at school, to close the pyramids. Well, we can do that. We have ACE. So that's access, connection, and experience. And we're always looking for new things that we can come up with to sort of store in our war chest, so that when someone comes along, we can be ready to not only help them with what they want to do, but to come up with ideas that might almost be identical to what they want, but a little bit more logical and physically we're able to do. I think the question of AI is going to come up for time immemorial, and I don't think we can afford to ignore it. As years ago, you couldn't ignore the internet. And in a way, AI is just an extension of what we've used in the internet for searching for certain things, or Google. AI can't replace face-to-face, I believe, a face-to-face conversation and true understanding of the guest that you are planning a trip of a lifetime. And every trip is a trip of a lifetime. It's not really something a machine should or can do. Luxury means something completely different to everyone. We all know time is the ultimate luxury, and if you don't use it properly, you can never get it back. But I'd rather put a sort of lighter spin on the word. I would say, look at the letters. You know, L is for love. Love is about loving where you're going. It's loving where you're planning. It's loving where you are once you get there. It's loving the people you're traveling with. U is for utopia. Utopia doesn't exist, but I think we're all hoping that we get somewhere where everything is running perfectly and is absolutely wonderful. X is for Xanadu. It's that extraordinary place that all of us are looking for at the end of the world. It's where the rainbow ends, and we all want to go where no one else has been before. I think you at that point should be unique. Every trip, hopefully, that we put together for you is unique. I like to think that Scott Dunn Private is unique, and I certainly know our members are. And every holiday in its own way should be unique. R is easy. R is for Ruinart, which is my favorite champagne. Y is for youth. Y is for YOLO. Enjoy life. Do it. Go on that trip. Plan that trip. Don't think about it forever.